Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a mission-critical topic: how to get immediate period pain relief when you have absolutely zero time to waste and even fewer options.
Let's just start right where the problem hits the hardest. This quote from Dr. Sarah Chen, it paints a picture that is just all too real for so many of us, right? We've all been in some version of this situation, just desperate for a solution that works now, not in 30 minutes.
So, the goal for this explainer isn't just about finding relief. It's about finding immediate, actionable relief using things you probably already have laying around your house. Okay, let's dive right in.
Now, before we get to the hacks that really truly work, we need to quickly clear the air about some of the common so-called remedies that, might not be helping you, and in some cases could actually be making things worse.
Okay, let's talk about the big one, middle. It's the go-to in so many medicine cabinets, it's the first thing we're taught to reach for. But here's the question, is it possible that this popular pill could be backfiring?
And here's the surprising answer. For some people, yeah, it can. If you're someone who gets a little jittery or anxious after a cup of coffee, you might be caffeine sensitive. And that 60 milligrams of caffeine, which is literally the same as a shot of espresso, can sometimes make your uterine muscles contract even more intensely. That's a crucial piece of the puzzle.
All right, here's another famous one. We've all heard it. Eat some dark chocolate. It helps. But what's the real story here? Is it a legit fix or just a really good excuse to eat chocolate?
Okay, I love this slide because it's like a direct upgrade path. So instead of Midol with that stimulating caffeine, you could try magnesium glycinate, which is a fantastic muscle relaxant. Then instead of sugary milk chocolate, you swap in for 85% dark chocolate because it is packed with, you guessed it, magnesium, that same muscle relaxing mineral. And a heating pad? Great, but leveling it up with an Epsom salt bath? Even better because your whole body gets to absorb that magnesium. You see the pattern here? We're swapping out the stimulants for a powerful, calming mineral.
So we know what to avoid and what to embrace. But to really understand why these hacks we're about to talk about are so effective, we need to know what we're actually fighting. So let's take like 30 seconds for a super quick look at the biology of the pain itself.
Okay, meet the culprit. The official term is prostaglandins. They're these hormone-like substances that are actually essential for the whole process, but when your body produces too many of them, they go into overdrive and cause those really intense, painful contractions.
And this is the best way to think about it. It's like your uterus is getting thousands of spam texts all at once, and every single one is in all caps, just screaming, "Contract harder." Our mission with these hacks is to basically block those spam texts and just quiet the noise. So, if the problem is a flood of those spam text prostaglandins, how do we block the signal and calm the whole system down without reaching for a pill? Well, that brings us to the main event, your 3-step rescue plan. This is it, our 3-part rescue plan. We're going to walk through each one step by step because they each build on the last, creating this really powerful combo to fight pain from all different angles.
First up, let's tackle that classic emergency scenario. What on earth do you do when your heating pad dies, or maybe you just don't have one? The solution is so simple. You grab a clean sock, fill it with some uncooked rice, and pop it in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Boom. You've got about 20 minutes of really nice, targeted heat, which, by the way, is the perfect amount of time for our next hack to start kicking in.
Okay, now for a technique that's rooted in centuries of acupressure, but is also backed by some serious modern science for its effectiveness in pain management.
This specific spot is called spleen 6, or SP6 for short, and it's shockingly easy to find on yourself. Just take 3 of your fingers, place them right above that bony part on your inner ankle, and the spot is right there.
So here's the proof. This isn't just some old wives' tale. A Stanford study showed that applying firm, steady pressure to this one spot for just 60 seconds can drop self-reported pain scores by a massive 40% in just 2 minutes. Let that sink in. 40%. That is a fast, effective, game-changing result.
And finally, while you're applying that heat from your new rice sock and putting pressure on that magic SP6 point, you can actually use your breath to calm your entire nervous system down.
This specific pattern, breathing in for 4, holding it for 7, and then a long exhale for 8, it's not random. It's a well-known technique designed to basically flip the switch on your body's stress response. It triggers what's called the parasympathetic response. You can honestly think of it as your body's built-in natural chill pill. It sends this powerful signal throughout your entire nervous system that says, hey, you're safe, you can relax now, and that directly helps ease all that painful muscle tension.
So, let's do a quick mission debrief.
You now have this powerful, totally pill-free toolkit at your disposal for the next time you find yourself in a painful emergency.
And remember, these 3 tools are designed to work together as a complete system. You've got heat for the muscles, pressure to interrupt the pain signals, and your breath to calm the whole system down. It's a full-on, multi-pronged attack on pain. But really, the biggest thing you should take away from all this is a shift in mindset. With these tools, you are no longer just a passive victim of your pain. You become an active agent with a plan, fully capable of taking control and changing how you feel, even in an emergency. So this reframes everything we've talked about into your own personal plan. By thinking about it now, you'll be so much more empowered and ready with a clear first step the next time pain strikes. You've got this.